We should go outside so we can move around. Excuse me. King, we're going outside for a minute.
People have been waiting for this for a long time. Well, I posted on my channel a reaction, and people are just shitting on it, saying that's embarrassing, it's grown-ass man. We're coming back in or we going out? I gotta leave. Because I got the appointment. Grab my bag. What? I only want a picture. Big fan of Iron Cream. Big fan of Iron Cream. Let me get the picture.
What's going on, man?
Big fan.
You want to get you with it, right?
Yeah.
You can take a picture? Yes. Where you at? Wherever you want us. Where you want us?
Where are you now?
Where boys over there. Good luck with Come on, move it back.
What's going on, guys?
Yesterday, you guys were in front of the IGN Live. Right. I have a long commute, and my daughter always sent me putting you guys in the background.
How you guys feel?
Okay. Oh my God, don't do that.
Hold up, guys. Taking pictures. Let me see. I'm reading. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Making sure I'm grabbing the right one. No, that one's mine.
This is yours?
Excuse me. How you guys feeling about that? I would agree on that. Could have had a better closing. Yeah, I agree with that too.
So, did we get a date on when the Xbox Ally X, whatever, releases? Holiday. Today. So this year? Yeah.
Lighted, you should be at the least 15 minutes. Look, guys. They gave me a lot of the stuff I've been asking for. Okay? We can't act like they didn't. Here's King.
What did I tell you? We're live?
Yeah, we're live. We are live. First off,
Right? So, because Xbox has been in a lot of
I want to put a huge shout out to Forte for holding the fort down.
the Xbox, that's going to take some time to get that.
Because our community's used to. Originally we were going to jump in, but this fan event kind of got a little chaotic. Like, so when we got here, we stopped streaming. So you guys had like access to us before. Oh, is that? We might have to. I know you're so tall. You say, yeah, man. People don't realize how tall I am. Me and King are about the same size, though.
Yeah, the J though. Yeah, for sure. What you say?
See ya. So they said there's no Final Fantasy not Game Pass.
Who cares?
Later, Addict.
See ya. See
Wait,
ya, man.
at what point did we care? You live?
Yeah.
So at what point did we care about them being inside Game Pass? We got your girl. That's it. It's a wrap.
You got your girl.
I'm buying her right now, right? She look good. They said available now, right? Exactly.
Here, keep them entertained while I go get coffee.
All right, go get caught. So you think I care that it's not in Game Pass? You thought Game Pass was supposed to be what, the barrier? Oh no. You know what y'all got confused? You get confused. All the stuff that we get in Game Pass, we got enough money to go get something else. The stuff that don't fly in Game Pass, we go buy that. We do that. That's what we do. So you saying it's not in Game Pass? We never thought it was going to be in Game Pass. Who thought it was going to be in Game Pass? You know what I can say? It's not in your service. I can tell you that.
May I take a picture with you, sir?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Cyber Gunner, man.
Hi, Cyber.
Hey, nice
This is
to
Cyber
see you.
Gunner. Look, live Cyber Gunner.
Hey, what's up,
He's on-
King David?
He's on Iron Lords podcast right now.
Great showcase, man. I loved it, dude.
Blessing. So now you got to get somebody. Look, please take a picture. Pass it off to me. You gonna do the selfie?
Yeah.
Just
that
pass it
cool?
off so you can take a picture.
Okay.
Instead of getting the weird,
Yeah.
selfie pic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All
Blessings.
right, brother.
So, on the show, this is like Inception to 1,000. So
Thank
look,
you, man.
he's gonna have a picture, but he's gonna have the show, the video of the picture in the show, and he's gonna be like, "Ma," his kid's gonna be like, "Ma, son, who's that? That's the glizzy man." Because y'all weird like that. Oh, he's over there doing his Obama thing. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Blessings,
thank you,
bro.
sir.
Had a
Take
great
care.
show?
Yeah, I did, man.
It was great, right?
You guys take care. Safe travels back to New York.
I don't leave yet. Still here. I like LA.
You like LA?
Yeah, I'm having fun here. We live tomorrow night. We're gonna have fun in LA. Blessings.
right.
So look, so you said Xbox doesn't have a party, doesn't have a show. Now that was a lie. Now wasn't it? Wasn't it a lie? So Xbox has a show. That's a showcase. You see the difference between a show and a showcase? And listen, I told you the PlayStation show for me was a 9.
Dude, it was something, man.
This Xbox show was a 20. It's a difference. There's a difference. See, the PlayStation show is a 9, and that's for y'all. You know, like, when your toddlers is in school, and you're like, oh, look, he colored in the pictures. You colored in the lines. It's nice. This is college courses. It's different. We view things differently. None of that stuff hits your service. Like, you watch a show, you're watching for what you're going to buy. So, of course, you're going to be scrutinizing everything because you have to justify why you're going to spend, and you're going to have to justify why you're not going to spend. Me, personally, my wallet is left up in the house, and I'm going to get everything in Game Pass. And then, when the cash do come in for, like, a Final Fantasy, or was Invincible inside Game Pass? I don't know.
No.
Oh, buying Invincible, Fight Night Fridays. It's definitely a thing.
What we'll do is we'll go back to the hotel
Right.
and make content.
Okay, so you want to go back and make content? All right, cool. So instead of going to Summer Games Fest, we're going back to the hotel to make
We
content.
can go after that.
Huh? Okay. I don't care.
Hey boys, if I don't, will I see you tonight and tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
We're at the J Dog.
Okay, cool. Making sure. I didn't want to not say goodbye because then this will be more traveling.
Yeah, and then, me posting pictures of you in that skin tight baby suit.
Man. All right. Ooh.
Yo, so Xbox expansion pass. Y'all know them. If y'all not following, you better be following right now.
That's right.
You know what I like men of their word. They came, they wore Crocs, they did their thing. We was on their show. They did it. The wildest thing, he even took it a step further and had to wear a whole Fallout suit.
I did.
I'm gonna have those pictures online. Got him out of pocket. That's
But-
my guy.
But shout out to my community because they put in the money to help us get here, to help us get here. They did get me in a Fallout suit, but shout out to them because they helped us. And it was King here that got us started. And damn if those Crocs aren't comfortable. So frustrating.
See, now Croc. Now we gotta have a conversation. Everybody I put inside some Crocs actually say they fucking comfortable. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's absolute truth. My man Super G. I met Super G at my first Fan Fest. Fan Fest. Do you ever see a PlayStation Fan Fest? No. Why? Because the PlayStation fan is toxic and he's alone in the closet by himself. My man 100 met him at a Fan Fest too. What happens? You can't meet PlayStation fans because they're toxic and they're alone by themselves. What's your show?
XWO podcast, man. We're going on later on tonight. It was on last night with 108 Dragons TV. Y'all got to check out the Iron Lords. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, man. We've been crashing out for the last 3 nights. And we've been having a ball. And like you said, the PlayStation community, they don't have this.
He grills his ass off.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
do.
tell you right now. So if you saw those steaks, he was there, right? He was there. See, I don't eat red meat, so I'm gonna have to slide to his house and bring fish. I think we're gonna make our way over to 108 and 100 today, and show the love to Cali. Sit down and relax and hang out with my homie from the coast. You know, this is family, right? So if you don't sub to his channel, I'm gonna be upset. So go there to
XWO Podcast.
XWO Podcast. What does that stand for?
Xbox New World Order.
Right. So I had messed up and I had to switch my joint up because it was his. All right. So when y'all saw that, stop putting that in there. That's his.
Hey, it's for the community. That's all it is.
Nah, it's his. Go to his merch store and get it on. Now this dude here, this snacker eating kettle chips.
That's right. Some gourmet stuff here. This is how Xbox eating right now.
Good.
Top 5 on that PlayStation store.
It's about to be top 25.
You're
We're
right.
about to have the whole store.
Yo, move
About to have
over.
the whole store.
Yo, move over.
Huh?
Yo, move over, man. I'm telling you, we got more spots for you on that top 10 list. You ain't gonna have nothing up there.
Now, I want to ask all you PlayStation fans, seriously, in all seriousness, how does that show rate against your show? No, for real. I mean, because your logo was in the building. We saw you. You was going to get some food, too. Your food is different. Like, you walk in and you got to have your wallet, because if you don't pay, you don't eat. We walk in, we eating. Like, you know,
all they eating is baby legs, though.
That's it. You heard that?
Hold on. Let me get on there real quick. I got a question for the PlayStation community.
Yo, you bad business, son.
How do you put a teaser in a showcase for your own show? How do you put a teaser in your showcase in your own show?
You bad business.
Come on,
He
man.
said-
Let's see that yo tag.
He called me baby leg. I got both my legs, man. Y'all out here calling me baby leg. It's like I got one bad leg. Now listen, when Final Fantasy, yeah, she just worked out.
Jessica, where did she go? Hey, Jessica, I want to just give you these. Can you grab me two of the bags real quick? The what bags? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't got any of those.
I had a coin in my bag.
I got a snake in my boot. Yes, sir.
I know you might be out the door before you got y'all heading out, right?
No, we don't leave today. We stay.
Yeah, but
you out today.
Yeah, I'm out today.
Yeah.
So I gotta say something.
What's that?
Oh yeah, that's
My Xbox coin.
Oh, he's showing you coins.
Yeah, we got them coins.
We got the
We're
coins.
getting a lot of coins on that PlayStation store.
You got the coins. Yeah. Yo, you know how y'all give it
We out
up.
here being
So
messy.
you know what? Let me go to the table. I ain't go to the table and get no snacks. Everybody drinking. My throat is all parched. Y'all said, yeah, you saw that, right? I hit the door. Because I didn't expect to see him in. Y'all said no execs is here, right? Yamada. Oh, what is this? Yeah, my mate. What is this? Organic what? Enlightenment? Revival berry? Blue Foria? Peach Revival? Lemon, I'm gonna get the one that nobody else wanted. Oh, they actually have a secret one. Berry lemonade. I think berry lemonade is going to be the one. Oh my God, this tastes horrible.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you putting all the hard work in. You know, running this.
I need some coins, sir. Being that you staff, you have some coins.
What kind of coins?
I don't know what coins they got. He got coins that he's giving
It's
out.
in your bag.
No, there ain't no coin in my bag.
Yep, check. I said the same thing.
I said it ain't no coin in my bag. Huh? Oh, I gotta sign you up, Jersey?
Yeah.
What am I, cold?
the man.
Okay. All right, hold this.
They don't call you king for no reason, bro.
You live.
Oh, no doubt, no
Yeah,
doubt.
you
What
live.
Yeah. We live out that
No, that's
community.
IOP.
Oh, this the round.
Yeah.
Brown, talk to me. How we feeling now? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good, you know what I'm saying? That Final Fantasy was on somebody's neck. I'm just saying, I had to suffer. I had to suffer for a long
Should
time.
I back up so we can get all your
You know what I'm
muscles?
saying? Get all that. Get all that. Get all that. I'm feeling good right now, Ram. I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying? But now, real talk, showcase is dope. For me, right now I'm in that B area, you know what I'm saying? I'm biased because I got everything I wanted. I got my Final Line 2. But more importantly, I got Clockwork Revolution.
Baby steps.
Clockwork Inexile is so outside. It's more than what I thought it was. They got the machinery joint, then they got the time manipulation out of us. Yo, shout out to Obsidian. Black Rock 3 in 1 year? Grounded on the humble? It's like, boom.
They got too much money.
It's just, the glow up is just crazy. And then what's funny is, we in there, we like, yo, what's the last game? Everybody forgot they old Call of Duty. Call of Duty just popped out at the end.
Everybody said it was Modern Warfare.
Yeah, bro.
Black Ops 7.
I thought it was going to be, it was going to end on Halo.
But shout out to the FGC. King.
But next year's going to be Halo.
How crazy was that Invincible?
You talk about the Invincible fight.
Bro,
Yeah.
crazy.
When that Benchamites showed up, and Invincible, I like how they leaned into the story and everything.
Yeah.
The feel of the Mortal Kombat, the dismemberment and the fighting, the supers and stuff like that. Fight Night Fridays is crazy. If you're not on Fight Night Friday with Xbox Frontline News, you're bugging. You're bugging. Frontline Gaming Streams, let me know your body. I caught a body.
What was that joint?
I didn't run no place. We can play tonight if you like.
Then they had the what was that with Shaun joint with the chick, and it was like 2 souls or something. She had some special power.
Oh, you're talking about
the one from Game Freaks.
Yeah, the Game Freak. Game Freak off. They was at the freak. They did it up on the freak off, son.
Crazy.
No Diddy, but
Yeah, you gotta sign an NDA before you get.
you gotta sign when you get down with Game Freak. You gotta sign an NDA. They doing real work over there.
Yeah, come with a big.
It should be an NGA. No Grizzlies allowed.
No Grizzlies. Pause. Big Biz, baby.
Yeah, it was something. It was lit. Shout out to the realm, man. That was a fun show for sure.
It's a lot of things. The vampire game. What I was more surprised at, all the games launching inside Game Pass.
Yes.
And play anywhere.
Everything was
No,
play anywhere.
well, okay, so we saw the
That's big.
branding, we saw the vision, right? Play anywhere, Game Pass. Every game that they show for Xbox is Play Anywhere.
Yes.
All the games that was going inside Game Pass is Play Anywhere. The branding is there. Also, we saw the branding of the PlayStation 5.
Oh, you saw the logos. The logos
So
outside.
you do get a chance. Customers, y'all all
$80.
Listen,
Oh,
you
my
know
bad.
what? Yeah.
Out of the world's 80.
Right.
$80.
Yeah, the price is up.
Price of the brick is up.
Price
of the brick is up.
Yesterday's price is
Not today's price.
Nintendo set it off. Everybody following suit.
You know how we do. You know, one of our other customers raised the price in their store. We like, hey man, we keep the weird.
What you got to get to avoid that?
See your thieves.
No,
you gotta get that
Game Pass.
See your thieves. You got to get See your Thieves. When you want to play See your Thieves best.
Oh, Xbox.
Right, Game Pass. See, Game Pass is you don't even have to tell these dudes no more. Software and services is up 48%. Hardware is up 8%, even though they raised the price. Tell me where that happens at. Tell me how does hardware go up in sales and you raise the price? Why? Because it must be perceived value, right? I just want to ask you a question again. You didn't answer me. You didn't answer me. Compare the shows.
Preach.
Ain't that 98% right all the time? I done told you that Final Fantasy was gonna show up, and you gonna say no.
I got
It showed
got
up and dropped
crucified. Yo, they try to
Showed up
drag
and
me
dropped
for years,
when?
bro.
Today.
That's never gonna happen. They like, Kyle, you bugging. Talk to him. Talk to him.
I want to ask another question. I got another question for you. What about that Black Myth Wukong? You told me before that we wasn't gonna have everything. Now we got everything. We got all of you.
He's got all of you.
I did want to see that comedian put up a PlayStation and say, and this is an Xbox. That would have stolen the show. What do you think? Sure. You going back to the house?
No, I gotta go straight. there.
Where?
To the spot. Home appointments. No.
Oh, you going?
I gotta go. Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, there she go.
Right. You got to go back to the spot. Back to the golf club.
Is his Uber going closer or is?
No, he's going to Summer
We're
Games
going back
Fest.
inside to get involved with these festivities.
Okay. Yeah, they could put. Someone said they had something for us in here. So.
Oh, okay. So then we got to go back in. I don't know what's happening.
I don't either.
They were saying some kind of
They say out of nowhere, yo. They say out of nowhere, yo.
So Ben, when did we got backstage at FanFest? How many years ago?
No comparison best show for the last 3 years. Highlight 2 was actually a really good thing. Dahlbreak was the best game shown.
It's not just DM. You have to go through the.
Not all games had PS5 logos. A lot of them did, though. I don't know where that conversation came from. I was inside. Where's Splinter Cell? Hold up, guys.
Because of that, a lot of other people in the community, and I met Harris and Holt and Iron Lords, and I became really close friends with a lot of that from that moment on. And a lot of the people here just continue to support my work and each other. Like, video podcasters working together, like
Half the trailer's running at 21p. It's being ridiculous.
To kind of give back, because I don't make video podcasts, so it's not like I was really going on people's podcasts, and that's kind of how the whole line thing was going on, and with me, and so I came up with the coin idea and surprised them with it, and that became a thing, and then Starfield was next, and then Forza, and I've just been making them ever since.
You have not rested much. I do want to pause there and go back to a little bit back to kind of that moment from the start, which is, I think a lot of people know, one of the things that's really core to our culture and our team is that we really, do believe that gaming is like best when everyone is included in the community. And so, we were saying when everyone plays, we all win. And so one of the unique things is that, like we all have different backgrounds, we all come from different places, we may all speak different languages, we may have, however you choose to love, the thing that unites us is our love for games. And a lot of times you don't necessarily see like what people are struggling with or things they had to recover, but the thing that really inspired me was that Ben had shared, I know you said you're okay with me sharing this, is that Ben is on the spectrum, he is autistic. And so gaming is one of the ways that the creativity that he's
Hit me up when you guys need me.
and I think it was really great of me to kind of share that back in 2023. And that moment, that sort of like vulnerability.
Stop with the creep outs there. Listen, okay? You ain't gonna tell me how I can and cannot have a creepy stare on my own platform. So, who watched the reactional Forte then? I had to come out here because people are talking in there. I didn't want to be rude. I haven't looked at it yet. I might go back and watch some of their reactions. The Final Fantasy thing was big. Forte's a national treasure. The Final Fantasy thing was big for sure. Oh, Slow-Mo was there? Yeah, Shadow Drop was kind of intense. Clockwork. See, what I liked about Clockwork is they did a really good job showing what you have to look forward to with that game. Got put scores in the chat though. Put scores in the chat. I'm very curious on what you guys think that was. I think that was a good 8.5 out of 10. I am a little disappointed that I didn't see State of Decay. I kind of felt like State of Decay was going to happen. 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 10, 9 out of 10. I feel like, I feel like if you give this game a 9, you know, that's fair. I wouldn't fight anyone for a 9. I personally wouldn't give it a 9, but I can understand why someone would give it a 9. Because some of those games didn't appeal to me, but I can understand, appealing to a more of a variety of an audience. The COD thing, it was probably my biggest criticism from the show. Like, how are you gonna have your one more thing as something that's every year thing? Like, explain that to me, guys. How do you have a one more thing that comes out every year? I don't think that's even realistic. Yeah, there was a lot of smaller announcements. It was very underwhelming. And I think what it was is, like, we thought, we were sitting there trying to figure out anything under the sun what it was. But the COD thing caught us so far off guard. Or something, like a big unannounced title. Like, Call of Duty is like an unannounced title, but an announced title. We know it's coming every year. So, that was, I would have, the Game Freak game. Part of me felt like that Game Freak game could have been a better, one more thing. Yeah, the Final Fantasy thing was big, guys. It was big. COG was not saying a whole lot of things. Oh, I don't know who. I guess Forte. There's a poll in the chat. All of a sudden, there's a poll in the chat. Forte must be working. Shout out to Forte, man. Shout out to Forte. Once we finish here, we'll leave here. Once we finish here. So it looks like we got some B's. B seems to be the overall fulfill right now. No, that solo leveling is good, man. COG will be reacting to the whole 2 seasons, so I don't have to make him react to any of the fights for the 10 fights that he's got to react to. So that's good. Appreciate it, Forte. Put some W's in the chat for Forte. Yeah, we got you, man. Put some fights in that chat you think COG should react to. Here in a minute, I'm gonna go back in there and get King, and we're probably gonna leave here. Probably stream for a couple minutes.
Dante here?
No, I have no clue who Dante is.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, but it's better. Yeah, Game Pass is definitely the winner. Game Pass is the winner more than anything. I would down y'all to watch Sword of a Stranger movie and have COG react. Send me the link to the movie on Twitter. Handheld made the show, and I'm not a big handheld person. I know you guys love that handheld, but it's not for me. The handheld thing is not me. Oh, the same team. I didn't even notice that. I did not even notice that. That's what I'm saying. Like, look, there was some criticism I can clearly give for the show, but I will say that in terms of, like, showing you games, they did that. I can't take that from them. Yeah, like, the handheld isn't really for me. I'm not a fan of the handheld stuff, but I can understand people that really vibe with that. I'm not a handheld person by any stretch of the imagination. I will play a handheld, but I'm not a handheld person.
I can boot up an OG Xbox emulator right now.
Yeah, and then run like dog water, because I know I test them all the time. And it was incredible, and this guy right there,
You want to head out?
I just want to say, like, I'm so proud to be associated with this guy. He has done, I mean, you guys see his work everywhere here. It is unreal. The amount of time and passion that he puts into everything he does, those coins are incredible. You see that when he's on the coin, the this coin. This guy's going far. You definitely should be following him. I don't think there's another person in the community right now that matches the passion and values that I think Xbox and people at Xbox and the community really hold themselves to. So really, just thank you, Ben. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate it. Everybody that has to come and help us, and I'm choked up. I'm really, really excited that this has happened, and I hope to continue this long into the future. Next year, bigger or better than next year. Woo! Yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, just real quick. Yeah, so I just want to shout out real quick. Echo everything Alex said, what Greeny said, and of course. So, real sincere credit. I know Ben, we keep calling him out, but this doesn't happen without you. You brought this group together, you did it all yard. A lot of the coordinating, a lot of the planning, a lot of the money. And so, it doesn't happen without you. So, thank you, sincerely. It's been awesome getting to become Ben's closest friend over the past couple of years, and yeah, everything else. So. This guy. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Ben, one more time. This guy doesn't take enough credit. We are all not from California. We're from all over the place. He's here. We literally do not have this studio without Alex. Renting a studio to do something like this when you have no plan or history of doing it is not easy, and he was our man kind of on the ground, checking out places, running around, setting appointments. He did all the legwork locally here for us in a number of places, all the snacks, all the drinks, it's all Alex. So, big shout out to Alex. Because I really want to just put a spotlight on the guy who leads me in.
Right.
You know, so I'm going to call Ray out. He's behind the camera over there, so you can't see him. Ray is a video editor for us at CG Gaming, but he's never on the spotlight, not on social media. And I pinged him like 2.5, 3 weeks ago, and I was like, hey, you're going to be here. You might just film a couple reactions, like while we're doing this thing. Literally, this show doesn't happen without him. Like an hour before the show, the video wasn't working, the audio wasn't working. Always is.
Ray is actually only 18 years old, but he's aged about 20 years.
Very, very true. You want to say something? Anyone else want to say something?
I think that's a little. Okay, yeah, please. I just want to say thank you guys all for coming out here, because like, without you guys showing support, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys paid to deliver for us, and I'm just honored that I was a part of it with these guys. Thank you to this guy for hitting me up and saying, hey, you want to do this? I'm like, yeah. I love fan fest. I'm like, yeah, let's do this. So thank you guys. You guys are rock stars.
Yeah, thank you.
I was looking at what you guys are doing. Let's combine efforts and like that. Synergize. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was really the point of this, is for you guys. So hopefully it did work and you guys had fun. We still have a few more things, so stick around and we'll get through those as well. But yeah, thanks for coming. Hopefully it looks good.
So I do want to pivot to one other topic, and I think I might have to get back to work. But just, I think as we talked about, the positivity of gaming and sort of lifting other people up and trying to support them. I think people know I'm on one of the things I love about gaming, and I love what I'm doing for gaming, is just the positive impact it has on people's lives. And so I try to use my platform and everything I can do, and I'm also on the board for Gamers Outreach, which brings go-karts and video games to children's hospitals all over the world. I've been doing that for many, many years, and it's a huge just honor and privilege to do that. People remember way back in the Xbox Addict days, talking about people that touched the community and raised their like been there. So rest in peace. Matt, I'm not trying to talk about him, but people don't know he was a Marine who kind of, unfortunately ended up in a wheelchair, and he dealt with like a lot of like depression, and he got very suicidal actually, and he's like, Xbox saved my life, and this community saved my life. And so he was really special, and we all, anyone that knew him, or he came up to our campus many times, and he had the incredible gaming collection, and any limited edition he had, I would always give to him. And him and his wife, I've stayed in touch with his mom and kids, and I still try to send them stuff from time to time. They're wonderful people. He unfortunately did pass on. We did a limited edition controller, and then all the proceeds went to Gamers Outreach. So we paid it forward to his story, and to go, and now those are sitting out in children's hospitals. But this year, there was another example of a platforming community that did that. And I just want to welcome up the Iron Lords, if we can bring up.
You all still a little bit. They need a little more royalties. Royalty in the house. So tell us the story about, you on this, obviously, the podcast, you were super active online, but like tell us a little story about what you all did with your platform to like pay it forward and bring some positivity.
What I noticed when we started doing the fan fest, it started off very small. Then I met Aaron, and I met the Xbox team, and Xbox Live actually birthed the whole community. And the warmth that you guys show, like I can't say that our geek is like one of my personal heroes. Ben, like you said, we were talking in the thing understanding. I didn't know that he's this artistic and he shows all of his work, and I'm encouraging him the whole way through, right? And then he came up with this wonderful idea of a tournament. I'm like, push it, and we get to this point. I tell everybody every day, Iron Lords is about friends getting together doing podcasts. Doing a podcast, talking to the community, being as real as possible. We're trying to be family friendly, no cursing, because I want you to be able to show something in front of your grandmother, your kids. I won't embarrass you, but we're gonna have fun. And the whole thing is about fun. But I had sat and had a moment that I wanted to make an impact. And when I'm saying it's not me, I'm talking about the whole Iron Lords. I want us to leave an impact. And Ben came up with this wonderful idea of charity. It was outreach. I didn't know Aaron was on the board. I didn't know anything about that. But of course, if it's helping children in hospitals, the worst thing in the world is to have a kid that is by themselves in the hospital that can't get to their family very early on. My daughter was in the hospital and she had a blood-borne disease. And they had her separated and we couldn't touch her. It was terrifying. But I gave her a Game Boy Advance, and she sat there with the Game Boy Advance. And of course, they fixed everything, but that isolated feeling for a child is horrifying. But so Ben explained to us what it was, and the whole community rallied. And to see a kiosk with games in it for children to play in the most dire moments, if they're gonna make it, they don't want to think about it. They want to think about something that's gonna be happening. I think video games is what is beneficial for everyone. And we left a piece of something. So like if we leave now, there is a kiosk that says Iron Lords Podcast, along with we did this. And every child that is in that moment of an empty space has that. And that's a piece of something that we left. And that doesn't happen without you. That doesn't happen without community. That doesn't happen without Xbox. Right? And Aaron has said one time, we have won something. It was the clown. Yeah. Right? He was like, yo, you won. And I was like, no, like, give it to somebody else. And I was driving him out. Give it to somebody else. Because somebody else needs to experience that, have fun. Somebody that, doesn't get a chance to do stuff. And he does this all the time. And I'm so super appreciative of what he does. He doesn't have to be here for his community. And he's here because he cares about each and every last one of you. And that's why I'm here.
I am known as one of the most outspoken people in the community. But one thing I will say is, regardless of what happens, this is one of the best communities on the internet. It's not a debatable fact. And what I really enjoy is that Xbox is always supportive. We might not agree, disagree on stuff, but they've always had our back on everything. So I appreciate that, because it's not just one podcaster, not one podcast, not one content creator. It's the whole entity that makes things happen.
So the other thing that happened though was they said, hey, like, where is there the biggest need? And because there's like some children's hospitals in LA have a lot of go-karts, whatever, but there's actually a children's hospital in West Virginia that had a big need and needed a go-kart. And so now there is one. You can go to the Children's Hospital of West Virginia. They can go. They can visit it, and they get wheeled around. They'll go to the ICU. The units. I will tell you, I've spent time in children's hospitals as part of this, and the folks there, what they'll tell you, whether they're the doctors or the folks that really focus on the patient care, is a lot of kids are in there. Unfortunately, kids have really serious diseases, and they say the one thing that takes their mind off of all that is gaming. King David hit on it. But whether you're getting a medical procedure or a blood transfusion, whatever it is, they tell me these stories. They're like they'll be fear, they'll cry, they'll have all this emotion, and they're like, but if they're able to play, whether it's Minecraft or whatever it is, math, whatever their favorite game is, like once they start playing, they're like they don't even realize like what's happening, and they just kind of get to escape to that world, which is kind of the magic of gaming. So just want to say huge thanks to the Iron Lords for all they do, the positivity. I would say the one ask I would have is like, think about you, think about your network, think about how, be there for other people, be there to help support them. You never know what's going on in other people's lives. And have grace when people maybe aren't their best selves, but also help support those when you can. And you never underestimate. One person can go, pay it forward to someone else. It doesn't have to be Gamers Outreach, work with Special Effect in the UK, go support disabled gamers. Whatever the cause is that you have passion around, like if you can use your platform for good, the rewards are like nothing else. So anyway, thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate that, man.
We weren't planning on doing this, but because of the support from everybody that has kept me creating and getting better and better at my art, and even expanding into making things that I never thought I was going to make. We have enough. I'm really proud of the last two that I made, is the About coin and the Doom coin. And we're still counting them out. We have enough, but we're going to make sure that everybody gets either one or the other. We have to count them out, and we'll give them all to you. But just as a thank you for coming.
They say my shoes look comfortable.
They were roasting cock.
Huh?
They were roasting cock the whole time when you guys were there.
Well, he's not even here.
Talk about cock, Don get lazy on.
Oh, you talking about when
Yeah, and in the comments while you guys were talking.
he's not here.
He's not here to defend himself. That's what they love doing.
They said he was at a different party.
Look at the last one.
What is it? I can't read that.
This is Addict just
He has some super glasses.
kicking your that better. Put your glasses on.
He has the tiniest text in the world. Like his phone is only a couple of inches here. You know, and what you want me to read? Because it'll read it.
So it said Addict dropped this on the floor and walked in. Because when the stage happened, I got on the stage and I just put my phone
down. Why did you do that?
Well, he was behind me. I was like, Chris, go down there and get my phone. Look, guys, you can't be roasting me too much over the phone thing, okay?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to hand out some of these coins.
Hey, did you die in Halo?
Excuse me? Excuse you? If you remember that scene. Anyway, so we have some great coins for you. You guys get to decide on. Well, if you love the Avowed coins, there are a few Avowed coins, but there are a lot of Doom coins. Trust me.
Take the Doom coin.
But we'll pick you out one at a time. Tell us. We'll ask a question, you give us an answer. Go grab this up, whatever you want. You know what? Because you started with mouth. Mouth, I will start with One Way Dragons TV, sir. I need you to come in front of the congregation, sir.
See, you guys needed some music for people walking on the stage.
All right, let me say this, man. I had an opportunity to go to Fan Fest a couple years back, and I let somebody go on my place. That didn't happen. That won't happen again. This is what we doing right now, doing more than any game I've seen on the screen. I met my Idol brothers, met my hip hop brothers, Kesanti, C-Money, Web Day, everybody. And every time I do one of these events, I get a new brother on the team. You feel me? So at the end of the day, it's about the camaraderie between the community, coming together and doing what we all have in common. That's what it is.
So you know, let's get another person on stage here to answer the question. Somebody who, you know, has my age. Somebody man, C-Money, sir. Talk to the people.
That was a good fake out, baby.
The best part about this
the best part about the event. Alright, well, first of all, this is my first time ever coming to a fan fest. And I think it's super dope that the first fan fest I get to come to is actually put on by the community, by the homies that we have over on YouTube, by the people who are coming out with us all the time. So we appreciate y'all, and I appreciate you guys who put this together. And it's killer. So I think that was, for me, that was my biggest thing, is being here with the community for the first time. Like our channel, you know, is growing, and we finally are able to be in a position where we can kind of fund these trips. You know what I'm saying? So thankfully that's what we are. We're East Coast, so it's a long flight. But yeah, man. So that was my biggest thing. Now we're talking about the games. So Clockwork comes in. That was fine. Clockwork Revolution. This one up. All right. Good, sir. Let's bring up the C-Money's fam. I need y'all to come. No, you're not going to our questions.
Look at this, Chris. I'm reading what they said. Whatever you did, drop us like that. When I dropped, I'm reading the chats when that first happened.
There was a lot to enjoy. Like you said, Clockwork was really damn cool. The auto rolls looked great. Beast of Reincarnation was super unexpected, but looked really damn good. Invincible Versus didn't see that shit coming, but that looks awesome. Call of Duty, damn, like, I don't know, like I've never been the biggest Call of Duty guy, but damn it, that shit looked like, I thought that was like some like big next thing, and I'm like, that's Call of Duty? Damn. But yeah, I don't know, there was a lot to enjoy, and I feel like this is one of the strongest in a while from Xbox.
Excellent. Excellent. I think you get no disagreement in the crowd. So we can go. Tell us, what do you think? What do you think? What for you was the favorite part? Being here, fam, enjoying the community. What do you think?
I think.
Yeah.
So we seem to be building a theme, the community. Thank you. Please.
I'm in control now.
Join the stage.
Okay, I think you need to be in the middle. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, what I saw, I guess the Call of Duty, I think the title Black Ops, it looked like Advanced Warfare again. Maybe they should have called it Advanced Warfare 2, because it's futuristic most of them. But it's cool. I actually liked Advanced Warfare back in the days. A lot of people just liked it. I thought, okay, it's sci-fi, you know? I like when this new Call of Duty is going back to the sci-fi, because I mean, I like the other ones, World War II and stuff, but it's cool to go futuristic every once in a while, you know? Instead of saying,
So the end was the best one.
yeah, pretty much.
So to you, sir, please go grab yourself a phone. How about you come? Anyone, you want to let's go. Tell me your favorite. And go grab yourself a coin. You know, we're gonna do songs. You know what? Tell us your real name. Maybe the game tag. And then your favorite. And what was the best one? Yeah, baby. Yeah. And I think round two. It's like a good family meeting. And you got to call it. That's it. Now we know we got a game. That's all we can have. They did everything they needed to do for you. Now, I think I know what you like, but I'll let you explain to the crowd. So what was your tag and what was your favorite?
My gamer tag is, it's Sin Cutty, but it's actually Lazy Black Gamer. It's y'all know how it goes. My favorite part of the show is obviously the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
We got a little emotional. We had to console each other. We needed exactly what moment.
A little emotional. I felt unsafe. Someone's going to step all over me by us.
That's right.
Final Fantasy 16 was a welcome surprise.
Get it?
I do want to say something. I want to not only say thank you to Ben and all you guys done. You know, thank you so much, man. I want to say thank you to all of the community. Some of you might know me, some of you might not. Like I said, you might know me on Twitter as Lazy Black Gamer. My real name is Tony. This community, and I'm trying not to get emotional, so I probably am.
Go ahead and cry. Go ahead and cry.
Has been everything. Those of you that do know me know that at the end of 2019, lost my son.
Oh, damn.
To COVID. And a lot of y'all showed up. Y'all was in my DMs, checking on me, making sure I was cool. A couple of y'all even showed up to the funeral, which, thank you guys. In time where maybe the people close to us just couldn't get through. Playing online with me, just checking on me randomly. This is the best gambling community in my opinion, man. Like, we always show love and camaraderie towards each other. And it's always real, it's never fake. So, I mean, I know I won't ever get a chance to the big stage to say thank you, but even if I don't talk to y'all every day, y'all are always on my mind and on my heart and from the bottom of my mind. Thank you guys for every message, every friend request, every message that you sent trying to get me into a game that I probably just didn't reply to. I've never forgotten about it and I never will forget about it. Thank you guys. From ID at Xbox. He sent me a letter right after my son passed that I still keep in a special place in my home. Chris, if you're seeing this, just thank you for being an incredible human being.
Very, very difficult to go at that. And that's what it's about. We are a community out of showing why we do what we do. Please, name and what we do.
My name is Torrance Hudson, also known as Zero. I've been at Xbox Gamer since the beginning of 2002, the day that Xbox launched. And I used to play games all the time, you know, and some very difficult times in my life. But besides that, I just want to say that the Xbox community is the most awesome community that I've ever been involved with. And they have so much emotion and passion. And I've been bleeding green since the very beginning.
Blessings.
What my favorite moment was in the Xbox, and this was the most awesome presentation that I've seen in the decade. And that's saying a lot, because I've been very passionate in the community about Xbox and their amazing games and what have you, what I want to see, and they showed me they listened. But recently, I've been going through some difficult times. My wife, she had diabetes too, type 2. And the opportunity to go to LA took a lot out of me. This is my first time in LA, and I wanted her to be here, but unfortunately, because of financial difficulty, because she actually took a toll in herself. She lost, the ability to stand. She can't walk. She can't really do much at all. And Xbox pretty much put me through it, got me through it. And she said, I want you to go because I know how much you love
Xbox, but I also know that you want this channel to grow, and I know you want to do it. So do it. Just do it because I know how much you want to, and I thank you so much for that. I thank you so much for the opportunity to, to just decide and say yes, you go. And I love you so much, and I hope that But think about my favorite moment. Oh my goodness. Bob Ally. Yes, Xbox Ally. And the fact that you can get to play all of your Xbox games that you can on the console now. That dates all the way back to the OG Xbox. Okay? So this right here was the moment. And it's coming out this holiday, and I can't wait. This is going to be awesome. I'm sorry. Who else wants to come up and share the favorite part? Anything you want to share? I'm here. Free hugs for everybody. Let's get it.
Can I get my hug up front?
Oh,
So, my name is Sergio Gonzalez. I go by Secret Agent Hand.
We do it in shit.
Good. I don't really post much on the socials and all that, but you might see me like your post from time to time. I follow most of you here. Favorite moment from the show? I actually have to go a few days back. In fact, weeks, because when I got the email that FanFest wasn't going to be happening this year, I immediately went to Twitter. And I had to go check on everybody. So, how's everybody else taking the news? Because I wasn't taking it well. And, to my surprise, the community was already starting to pull something together. Shout out to the crew. I know they worked real hard to get all this stuff together. Yes, to see that most immediately, it gave me hope. I was like, I do have something to look forward to. So that, to me, was the best. I saw the community in action immediately. So that was awesome. As far as what I like from the show itself, Persona 4, the worst kept secrets is Persona 3. So,
anyone else? Please come to the stage. Let's have a chat with you next. So, welcome. Name?
Hi, my name is Robert Shaper, gamer tag, the one and only on Xbox Live. First of all, I want to say for the couple people that came up and shared their hardships and everything, I appreciate that because if you're not vulnerable, people won't know that you need help. And I've been through hard times, I'm sure it's like all of us have. That really means a lot to show that we can't help people, especially as men, because that's a hard thing to do. I was fortunate enough to be there at FanFest since 2015. I got to campus. I remember you guys. I still haven't said hi to you guys. I don't remember me, but I remember seeing you there. I remember seeing you walking there. See a lot of people there. I still haven't got to meet yet, and I'm going to make sure I say hello and connect. And also want things like this also gave me the opportunity to meet my people I look up to, like King David. I finally got to meet him, and I saw him back in the day in line. And guys like him inspired me, but I always wanted to do a podcast, never did it. And but I seen him do it, and he started from struggling and trying to make it happen, and he's doing the damn thing now. And he inspires me. And I started streaming already this year, and it's starting to pick up. And that's all because I've seen friends and people I've seen do it, get it done. And you guys inspire me. I wanted to say thank you to you and all you guys walking me. Thank you. And all the other guys and you guys. And my favorite part anyway was the handheld. I can't wait to get my hands on there and play on my lunch break and stuff like that.
So, the final one, and of course,
Please, don't collect coins, please. One more. Name.
My name is Anthony. My game is Dome Splitter 48.
Dome Splitter 48. I see you.
First of all, I would say the best part is actually being out there and grab came together for the same reason to go to Xbox and that's the show. This is the future of gaming. And also, you know, I watch out in the YouTube tons and tons of entertainment that I can ever be made for the time. And then Xbox itself, I remember the first time I came across Xbox was at Toys R Us. I tried it out playing NFL Fever. NFL Fever, I still like it. Yes. I didn't know what Xbox was. I didn't look into things like that, but I knew I liked that, and I bought that. And then I started Halo. My favorite part was positive. But the surprise, and a lot of people that coming up hard, but I didn't like it. But I will pick up that game.
Thank you, sir.
I just said a lot of people like clockwork. Calm down.
I'm sure that all y'all have a lot of great stories to tell. I know we're on time, so how do you get this to the next one? We'll get one more. Anyone, baby, and we also have some
You got me to go up there?
that you see is coming to the stage.
They already heard me. They don't need to hear me
We
anymore.
have some
Chris, your ass go up there. Oh, I got somebody that want to talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I want to say a couple of things.
See you, Nancy. I want to say a couple of things. All right, so the first time we had Chris come out to Boston, it was PAX East, right? Yeah. All right, so he's never flown to the east side, right? At that time. All right, so he joins the website, and he's a writer. So he self-proclaims his name as what?
The Michael Jordan vlog man.
That's right. That's a big name, right? That's a big name, right? And exactly, he sends me one of his articles. And I send it back and said, yeah, you are Michael Jordan. I'm lying, right?
Yes, you did.
Now, how many times have you won Strive of the Month?
I can't go that high.
That's right? So he's like a 6-time champion. Now, this is his first time on the West Coast. Now, I got a chance to see his maturation from when he first started at Logman. Now, usually sometimes we work with the writers all the way through. I'm not really hands-on with the Logman team, but when we're on boots on the ground, I'm going to teach you how to get this, right? I'm going to show you how to hustle. Every day is a work day. There's no off days. Even when you sleep, you better be dreaming about work. This guy epitomizes that to the highest extent. He has grown literally from that timid individual, and he's in his villain arc right now. I'm just letting you know now, this guy has definitely grown into those big words that he said his name was, the Michael Jordan of Vlogman. And I just want to give you your flowers, because after I saw you, and I've seen it in your swagger, the first time I saw you, a little bit timid, a little bit quiet, we dropped him on his first location by himself yesterday. He got the interview, wrote it up, hosted it, tagged the devs, had everything right, and that's the training, but that's by
They're on a
training
time crunch, King.
and hustling every day. And I just say thank you so much, because with people like you, I know Rodman is in good hands. Think about it.
None of that is possible without Cog. Cog's a great leader, obviously not here because he's boots on the ground working right now as we speak, but without the encouragement from Cog and King and even Attic, that people don't see the work that he does behind the scenes. Attic does it. Fuck us. Attic does a lot behind the scenes, so my favorite part is just the natural reaction. For example, Final Fantasy people jumping out of their seats. That's not stuff you get to see very often. So when the community comes together, you get to see the genuine emotion, the genuine reaction. That's what we live for in the gaming community. So that's probably my favorite part.
We love you, Chris!
We thought we were gonna have some fun. We thought we were just gonna ask you some questions. You guys are gonna give us some, oh, I like this and I like, but instead, we got some serious, real community vulnerability. We got some serious, real people coming on stage and telling us why that community really, really helped them out. And because of that, we all flipped the script on it. Everyone and everyone, all y'all that came here and told y'all stories, please come forward. Get up. Please come forward. For you, sir. For you, sir. For you, sir. For you, sir. Thank you guys so much, so much. For you, sir. Thank you so much. For not only being here, being a part of it, but also sharing your vulnerable stories, letting us know why all of this matters so much. You give us hope. We're going to be doing this next year. I'm going to be on. Shaun. Who provided the background? Where's it? Please. Yeah. Please. He provided the background. Thank you so much. Super generous.
I got my first Xbox achievement in 2022, the day after Stadia was killed. So I'm actually a relatively newcomer to Xbox, but I jumped in with both feet. My gamer score.
Okay.
Good 2 years. So one of the things that I was the most excited about in the event today was that every single one of those games was a play anywhere game. Is there anything that's more consumer friendly than that? Being able to buy a game once and play anywhere? Oh, okay, sorry. That's one of the things I love about Xbox. So, since I've become part of the Xbox community, I think I've seen people who've been here a lot longer than me, and they have a lot of angst about the changes that are coming in. But let me tell you, as somebody who just joined the Xbox community, it's the opposite. It is really exciting time to be here. And I don't think it might not be the same Xbox that it was, 20 years ago. That's like, we're not the same people compared to 20 years ago. And I think that it is just a super exciting time to be just joining the community and just becoming the next milestone.
Thank you guys so much for being here. I think we still have some things to do.
We got, for anyone that didn't get a coin,
Yes,
please. Please. Go over and get one. Yes. Please just take one.
Sorry.
Honor system.
A lot of things.
But no, thank you all so much. We gotta go ahead and wrap, but appreciate you all coming out. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
We're the most vocal.
I appreciate it.
So you said you got a chance. What's the chance? It's called Hey, my man!
Oh, you ain't going to that? Huh? Get it today? Oh, it's on Monday. That's what the mix is wild crazy.
By the way,
Here you go.
so someone said you need to tell King Glizzy you need a Glizzy.
He's disgusting.
Look, man.
So when are you coming back downstairs?
Huh?
When are you going back downstairs?
I don't. Depending on what we're doing. I probably don't go nowhere. Like if everybody was sitting around. The gym is 24 hours. I can hit the gym at any time. That doesn't matter.
Got a line strung up. Absolutely.
He's full of it. He has my number. We're supposed to call me. I'm the one that told you to come to LA. How the hell you gonna show up in LA? I don't even know what you're doing. I thought you heard because I've been saying it. I've been saying it. Good. I wanted to surprise you. Surprise? Now you were happier. I'm shocked. No, I would have been better happier if I would have known you were coming. I would have. And you see, no, definitely did not know you were bringing them. And I did tell him. I know we gotta go. I did tell him to make sure that especially because I remember I said that. Right? I was like, yeah. I didn't know he was bringing you. It's wonderful, but especially for you because you need to later.
See, be safe.
You work on them. Fat burger. We went to IGN couple days less again.
You guys know that I was the one having the
I didn't
kid.
know I was even talking to Super this whole time. Until you told me right now who he was. I've been talking to this man since 2019. I didn't even know.
So we're done with that. Yeah, I would look a lot better if my GERD wasn't fucking up my dental shit, which I'm on I got that being fixed this year. Nah, we good. I'm waiting for King to get up here. He talking about COG. Doing pretty good.
Are you guys going to play this right now?
I don't believe so. I think we're going back to the hotel.
Oh, go have some meat. So we ain't got that.
So I can tag along with
We got tacos.
play this.
We got the tacos. I used to live there. I lived there for 4 years. I lived there for 4 years.
Let's see what this dude said.
Yeah.
What is this person saying?
Sorry. Thank you for tossing me the ball.
Oh, no, you're fine, man.
You ain't SOL.
The hookup? Look at that. I gotta go back in and get him. Excuse me.
Tell your channel. Nice meeting you.
It's good meeting you too, man.
You too.
Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I watch you guys. You guys inspire me, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, we definitely put on a show. Yeah. Sometimes a little too long.
All right, you guys take care, okay?
You too.
Hey.
Going
I
on?
love your show.
Appreciate it.
I love the back and forth. I can't get it.
Oh, you meet him?
Can I get a photo?
Yes, you can. No problem.
Show the room? Okay. Jeez, Black Rona. Maybe.
Adam, I love your channel.
Yeah, I've been going
I appreciate it.
Videos out as well.
I've been going late because we've been getting back late.
Well,
but I'm
you got to keep in mind too the 3-hour difference. So people on the East Coast, they're like,
no, but my
they're
ass
like,
is going on.
they're like
at
King.
4 o'clock in the morning. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, we're done with that.
Oh.
Taking a course?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yo. Yeah.
I didn't even know that life was a storm.
I told
Why does everyone think I'm short? The way people talk, I'm down here.
Yo, I told y'all it was big. I told you it was big in Tokyo, but nobody wants to believe me. I told you when we walked down the street, we're like,
Thank you for sharing story, guys. It's very moving. Thank you for sharing.
Hi, who are you? There's no signage. I don't know who you are. Who are you? Do you have a channel? Do you have a channel?
Yeah.
Who are you? This is Fonzarelli. If you don't know, this is Fonz. He's the man, the myth, the legend.
Not a legend?
Too humble.
Legend in my own mind.
Yeah, and mine as well.
You know what you need to do? You need to take like another faceless YouTuber. He needs to go around saying like, I'm Dylan Gaming. They both have. Well, actually, we don't know what Diller looks like. We've seen what Fonz looks like, so that won't work.
Thank you for coming in.
No problem, man.
I appreciate you guys.
No problem.
What I told you. A long time ago, right?
Hold it off.
Ben. Can I snatch one of those donuts?
Please take any of this. It's all going in the trash.
Yeah, like he eats that stuff. I don't know that. But I told you from the beginning. I said the only limitations is your imagination.
Damn straight. It's a shame you can't have them.
So you wanted me to do, said that they wanted me to do something like something like that.
Oh, no, that was like, that was that like,
Huh? And what? Go straight and left and back left to the first room.
So how's the girl who got in some car accident? She alright?
Oh,
what else was it?
Brittany, right?
Grab the box and go. Coggish. You guys are ridiculous. You need to relax. Phil did that. Shout out to the $2 super chat. Phil did that. King. I'm over here. I don't know. Oh.
That's the part. Not a problem. Let him take it for you.
I'll take it for you.
Oh, I didn't even see you. Yeah, I gotta get this baby leg.
And his wrong shirt.
appreciate you.
Donut was good?
Huh?
I said donut was good? You got donut jizz on the side of your mouth.
That's fine.
I'm not gonna miss the.
It's my turn. It's my turn to hold it down. So Attic wants to do like 24-hour streaming.
No, I didn't say that.
So you know what I said, right? It has to be an OnlyFans checking.
Here, I'll go look for Harvey.
Yeah, we'll kind of figure it out. And then, yo, what was your favorite game? My favorite game, I would have to say Clockwork too, but it just seems like Xbox has stepped it up to a different level. That one Renaissance game, I think it was called The Dawn. I think it's something Dawn with the vampires. I've always been into that game. What does the super chat say? Hold on. Miguel Smith, King Glizzy, shake something for Phil. Hashtag Phil did that. Bro, you know I'm gonna mute your ass, right? I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna mute you. But yeah, that like okay, so this weekend you have to understand, I've seen a lot of games, and some games I can't even talk about, right? So the games that we worked hard to go see and get the interviews for, those games are coming out and we under NDA. The first time, this is the first time with Capcom, I had to sign an NDA before I walked in. Usually we get it in our email or something like that. This is the first time I had to sign an NDA before I get it. So we go inside, sign the NDA. The stuff that I seen in there is insane. Right, so now, yesterday I said I had predicted Pragmata being inside Game Pass because the stuff that I did know about Game Pass. Now, if y'all watch Xbox Frontline News last night, you heard me say they're gonna show you hardware, they're gonna talk software and services, and then they're gonna have the Game Pass thing, and then, you know, the stuff like that was gonna happen. I was right on all accounts, right? But it's based off of knowing certain stuff, right? So I couldn't say things. I had to just, you know, like button it up, like, and I don't like that, right? But I was able to navigate through the conversation to tell you stuff. A lot of these dudes is gonna tell you that we don't know what we're talking about. Don't ever take the word of somebody that doesn't leave their house. Don't ever take the word of those individuals that's not boots on the ground. I have writers that's in the field, like Lord Chris, the Michael Jordan of LogNet, that goes out to these interviews, talks to the devs, writes the stuff down, throws it up to LogNet, gets the information, produces that stuff out there, and he's, blessings. 100, blessings. Blessings. Super G, blessings. Take care. You gotta know, we know exactly what we're talking about. Exactly what we're talking about. I told you hardware was coming out this year. A lot of you dudes is like, oh, that handheld ain't coming. Yes, it is. You're gonna have that information. I told you Final Fantasy was coming this year. Yes, it is. Go get that today. Go get Final Fantasy 7. Rebirth. Keep your eyeballs peeled for that. Keep your eyeball peeled for that. We're gonna be at the Tokyo Game Show this year. I got confirmation from certain higher ups that they'll be there and we'll be doing a collabo with them. All right? So we're doing a collabo with them while we're there. I got a chance, if anybody watched Xbox Frontline News last night, I broke the news that Iron Lord's podcast is going to be in negotiations with Atari, and Xbox Frontline News is in negotiations with Atari. Frontline Gaming Streams is in negotiations with Atari. Atari has sent me a lot of games, and I've played them. I've talked about them. I've given write-ups on them, and gave critique on certain games. So we're going to work with them with a greater capacity going forth to Japan. I think you guys are going to be in for a shocker because Xbox just gave you what they have for the next 6 months to the end of the year. You notice everything ended in like October, and then they had some vague stuff for next year, but the majority of the stuff ended in October. The next show is going to be around that time, giving you the next 6 to 8 months. There's so many games that they have. I know y'all saying, why did they leak that Black Myth was showing up on Xbox in August? And why didn't they just show it at the show? The reason why they didn't show it at the show was, one, it's still under PlayStation's vessel, money had it situation, right? Two, they didn't want to take the thunder away from Final Fantasy. Cool. Three, they had too many damn games. Blessings, guys. Get home safe. Great meeting and seeing all of you, and especially great seeing y'all all again. Right?
Are you guys going to a Death Stranding event?
No. I was gonna go to Kojima joint. By the time I went to go back in, that's it.
Oh, okay.
But we got a chance to see Kojima and them anyway. So.
Oh, at the Summer Game Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, have a good.
All right. Take care. Great seeing you guys. See you next year. That's right. It's gonna be wonderful. So, oh yeah.
You guys you heading to play days?
No.
No, you're not going to play days?
We was already there. We already did all that stuff. Yeah, we already did all that stuff. So, yeah, the only play day I'm gonna do inside my room playing my Switch. Like that Mario Kart.
This is kind of our rest day.
Yeah.
Kind of. We're still doing content.
Yeah, we're still working. So, I want you guys to understand, they have so many games that technically, them showing in a 6 month cadence is the easiest thing that they can do. So that's why Black Myth wasn't shown on the stage, and they had to show Black Myth, and well, I had to give you like a little tweet. But now what? I want y'all to just understand, gaming has changed. You see Xbox Play Anywhere. Xbox Play Anywhere is huge. Game Pass. Buy it one place, play it everywhere, take your library forward. It's insane. A lot of people are trying to downplay Xbox and Play Anywhere. Now you're gonna see people that's gonna want a console war. Cool. Of course, I do it all the time, and I'm not telling you don't console war. Go get crazy with it. But you can't fight the customer. So at the end of the day, I know who the customer is, and I'm just gonna leave the customer alone. And I guess it's about time now that I just got to put a cancel ban on individuals that don't go outside to just talk about content and they're not there. For that, you could just pick up a newspaper. Yeah, you can pick up a newspaper and go read it yourself, right? Why would you listen to somebody that's all they doing is sifting through the news?
I don't listen to those people.
Yeah, I don't either.
So I guess I've already canceled.
Oh, so you canceled them outright, right?
I guess I already have.
Okay. See, out of sight, out of mind. Addict don't care.
Out of mind. See, now I'm out of sight, so I'm out of mind.
See, addict don't care. I don't care either. So a lot of you guys that have opinions on the stuff that I say, if you're not there, I can't hear you. Actually, tell me when you see me. I don't think you will. But we have so much fun at these events. The energy in the building was absolutely electric. If anybody's telling you that that Xbox didn't have a 10 out of 10 show, is out of their mind. But then again, I hold them different. Oh, blessings, bro. You going back to the hotel, right? Oh, okay. You going back there now? I'm waiting for Hargeet. Is that way?
Well, Hargeet's still there.
Oh, okay. I'm waiting for Hargeet to come out. We're gonna boogie. I look at them as two different people. Xbox is a college team doing their thing, like college, and PlayStation is preschool stuff, right? Xbox is about to graduate to the majors. When that hardware drops, now remember I told you that hardware is gonna drop, right? You know Xbox hardware is still coming, right?
What is?
Xbox hardware.
What about it?
It's still coming.
I mean, obviously we know hardware's still coming.
Well, I mean next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, next year.
So you think? I don't know. I have to see. How.
I had conversations.
You had conversations.
I had conversations. Listen, I got reassurances. I did. Attic don't ever believe me. But then again, he didn't believe I was 98% right all the time. And we know how that works out for the guy. We know how that works out for him. But I love him to death. Xbox Game Pass is eating well. Every game you saw there was inside Game Pass, gonna make it hit inside Game Pass, except for Final Fantasy stuff, third-party titles that's dropping out. But we save so much money that's just a spit in the bucket. Maybe it comes at a discount price too, to be honest with you. I don't know. Maybe Final Fantasy drops in there for $40, $50. I don't know. I gotta check and see what 16's about. Even though I got 16 for my PlayStation, I just don't really want to play it over there.
What if that Tactics comes out in Game Pass? They kept 7 out of Game Pass, 16 out of Game Pass, but they throw Tactics in the remaster in Game Pass.
Well, I'm not a real huge fan of Tactics. I think it's cool. I think that's really Addict's thing. But whatever drops inside Game Pass is a good look for me. I can't wait to play Grounded 2. I thought that should look amazing. I didn't want to see more of the Outer Worlds 2 because it's an RPG. Clockwork with their dialogue and the cutscenes in between dialogues, that's a whole different level. It's absolutely insane in what we got a chance to witness. And then them using the actors and the leverage that they do have for Call of Duty. You guys really don't know where we are with this. We're at a point now that Xbox New World Order is in full effect. Operation Stuff 'em with Glizzies is real. You saw the PlayStation logo there. And some of these PlayStation dudes are gonna run around and tell you, oh, that is a win. For who? For who? Not for you. Not for you. Because the more Xbox games sell inside your ecosystem, the less games are made by the parent company. And I know you're gonna say, yo, King, it's a free 30%. Let somebody give you 30% of your check. I want to know how much you're going to survive on that shit when you can be getting 100%. I want you to just really think about it. And I try to explain it to you normally. Not wild. I'm just trying to explain it to you normally. Now, COG is someplace he's doing the secret mission right now. Getting the information that is necessary to push us over the line. Yes, I can't wait. I gotta hand this phone off to Attic, because Attic thinks he's slick. Having me do my content now. Hello. Alejandro. Attic. Lord Attic. See, he's all the way back here. He's back here socializing.
My turn?
Yes.
So I guess it's my turn. I guess King is tired of you guys bullying him or something? I ain't never seen King fold like that. What are you guys doing to him?
Nothing was in super, it was in color.
You guys made him fold. Nah, in my story, you guys were talking mad shit, and that's why he did it. Yeah, sure. Which one is it? Oh, yeah, thank you. It's the Doom coin.
We'll get mine to my buddy. He's a big Doom fan.
He could probably give you another one if you ask him.
We got one tonight.
Like, I mean, I helped him out a lot. But
New content. What's up, babe? We just finished the Xbox fan event. It was, look.
King said you guys scared him. You guys bullied him into submission.
That was like moderately sweaty in person, but.
Look how you are. Oh. Okay.
All you got to do is tell King he's not 98% right and mention games not going to Game Pass and he folds like a chair.
I said, who you said David to? I said, who's there? You said what?
You guys have been showing up in force.
He's in the front? Love you, bye.
Look at all the Ubers just sitting in front of us.
You said that? My voice is gone. I gotta get some tea.
King got tired of talking to you guys.
No, I didn't.
No.
It started turning.
He got tired of talking to you guys.
It started turning into Xbox Frontline News.
Oh. I'm still going with he bullied you.
I can't have it be Xbox Frontline.
Spartan, if you want a Doom coin, you might want to hit up Ben. I don't know if he's got any extra. Am I playing the Magic? We actually have an appointment with them tomorrow to play that. King is going to play Magic the Gathering. I don't know if he's ever played it or not. But he's playing it with the Final Fantasy stuff. They actually gave us all starter kits.
Hopefully Gavin Verhey's there. He's a really cool person to talk to about everything. I did see that he was in LA, so I assumed he was going to be there.
You hit up Ben, Forte. Hit up Ben. Here, I'll ask him if he's got an extra one. Excuse me.
I think we're tomorrow. Oh yes. Yeah, they have got some today. He told me.
You're a legend.
Yeah.
You guys good? If you need any help? Okay. I think he's taking a picture right now anyways. Or he's going to get the picture with you guys.
Hey, Ben. Ben. You got another Doom coin? Forte wants one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know. Clearly you're doing something.
Well, Jay ain't getting shit. Tell him.
Want to take this, please? Oh, will you take this down?
Appreciate it. There, Forte.
Yeah, I got it. You guys want to sign?
You can have mine, Spartan.
Showed up and left. Right when Final Fantasy showed up, my voice left. You gotta remember.
Actually, that might be rude.
I
I might need to keep it.
Talking shit the whole time for this whole weekend.
Yes, we're flying back tomorrow night. Anyone who wants the coins, talk to Ben Kenobi. He's on Twitter. I don't know if he's got any extras, but
yo, this guy.
Because he needed to take my game on the go, made me on the console, and Xbox Cloud Gaming, and also this thing.
He's never going to get another handheld, but that Xbox.
I can't wait to actually
the handheld looked good. It did. I'm not a big handheld like person myself, but I won't say that
It's
it.
dockable.
Huh?
I said it's dockable.
It looked good.
It's gonna take over what the Series S is. It's more powerful.
When I'm not actually riding at work, I play on my phone with an Xbox controller, and that handheld make it a whole lot easier.
That's it. That shit, it's gonna take over what Little Man is. It's over. Now that's the V.
The V?
Yeah, the Series V. That the handheld is gonna be the Series V when it comes out.
Let me see the bag.
What?
My bag, yeah. Hold this real quick, Chris. Keep them entertained for a couple seconds. Tell Forte to update the thumbnail. You just asked.
You guys getting an Excel?
I don't know.
Addict said to update the thumbnail, Forte.
Let's go. I want to eat. That's what I want to do.
All right, so we go back to drop our bags off. All right,
do that.
We'll pull up the Uber assembly line.
What was that?
I said pull up the Uber assembly line.
Okay. What's up?
I can also PayPal or Cash App you, whatever.
PayPal.
So they're saying, "What's up, Chris?" Kind of surprised they didn't show a price. What do you guys think the price of that ROG Ally going to be?
No, $7.99 for the black.
$7.99?
$7.99 for the black, $5.99 for the white.
And the white doesn't really have that many features, right? Because that's also
There's a smaller CPU.
Small CPU, right? Now,
Smaller CPU, smaller RAM.
Now, I just noticed online, you know, I hate mentioning names, but RGT actually said that, said it's just, I already have it in my house. And a lot of people are explaining
It's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. It's a more powerful chip.
No, it's not that. There's the software that's inside. That software is not going to be. The software will not be available inside the OG ROG. That software is only available.
The Steam Deck would be hard to put down. My thing, when it comes to the Steam Deck, is I'm not a big fan of handhelds. Like, I don't mind using them, but I wouldn't say that like it's my go-to. So many bins. Hold up.
Where'd Paul go? Is he over at Mike?
Listen, got it.
Good seeing you, man. You guys did a good job.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming, dude. Appreciate you guys for coming through.
Yeah.
Got the energy, man. For sure. We can show that. Lord's trust.
I don't know where he is. It's Ben Kenobi.
Inside, man.
But of course,
I will see you guys. I'll see you later tonight, King.
Oh, bless it. You didn't get a chance to watch it?
Well, no, I watched the showcase, but how was our event?
It was awesome.
Spartan, I will reach out and get you one.
Yeah, we had some pickups, obviously.
But, bro,
we didn't even do all of it.
My heart is
We
warm.
were supposed to be here until 7.
Warm. My heart is warm.
So then they told us to get on at like 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's good.
Yeah.
Next year we'll do better. But
yeah, hopefully next year you can do it.
All right, guys.
Obviously the big time. It's coming. 6 minutes.
Gave you like a pre-show. Me and King will do something when we get back to the hotel.
What's the damage?
That was like $40-something. I don't know. Let me just when it finishes up, I'll tell you. Right? Okay. I'll get the receipt.
All right, guys.
Let me just tell.
Forte. Jesus Christ. Update the thumbnails, Forte. I appreciate it.
Oh, you gotta take them down?
We're gonna go for food.